Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Akif Wala and I am back with another session of discussion with Chatgpt as a part of Rehan AI teacher training course.
Hello,
Of our
ChatGPT.
discussion today, the topic of our discussion is how to overcome self-doubt and build confidence. So let's dive
Great.
in. Hello Chatgpt.
Hello, I'm here with you. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
What are the most common causes of self-doubt and why do so many capable people experience it despite their achievements?
Self doubt often comes from a mix of internal and external factors. Things like perfectionism, past failures, harsh self talk, or growing up with high expectations. Even capable people experience it because achievement doesn't automatically silence that inner critic. Sometimes success even raises the stakes. Like, what if I can't keep this up? And when people compare themselves to others, that can fuel doubt even more. Does that sound like what you notice in yourself?
Uh, let's forget about me and let me ask another question is how once someone can distinguish between healthy self-reflection and destructive self-doubt that limits personal growth.
Good question. Healthy self reflection feels constructive. It asks, what can I learn? What small step can I try? It's fairly calm, specific, and focused on growth. Destructive self doubt, though, spirals into vague global judgments like, I'm not good enough, freezes you or stops you from trying. If the voice motivates gently and points to action, that's reflection. If it attacks your identity and saps energy, that tips into harmful doubt. A quick test. After thinking, how do I feel? A little clearer or heavier? Lighter usually means reflection. Heavier usually means doubt.
All this self-reflection or destructive self-doubt can damage one's confidence. In what ways does our childhood experiences, education, or social environment also impact or shape our confidence?
Let me check. Well, that's an important question. Childhood experiences lay foundations like how encouragement or criticism was handled. Education can reinforce either a growth mindset or fear of failure. And social environments, friends, colleagues, even social media, shape confidence by either reinforcing or chipping away at our sense of self. The good news, confidence is flexible. Even if earlier experiences were rough, you can build it over time through skill practice, small wins, supportive peers, and reframing mistakes as feedback. So it's not locked in. You can shift that balance deliberately over time.
What about negative self-talk? Does it influence our decision, performance, and what practical strategies can help replace it with a healthier mindset?
Yeah, negative self talk can quietly skew decisions by making you more cautious or second guessing good choices. It can tank performance too because attention shifts from the task to the self critique. A few practical strategies include catching the thought, literally noticing it first, then test its accuracy. Try a quick rewrite in a neutral voice. For example, instead of I'm incompetent, say I'm still learning this. Add evidence. Remind yourself of one concrete win that contradicts the doubt. And use grounding breaks like a short walk or breathing to interrupt spirals. Over time, practicing kinder, more accurate self talk actually retrains the habit. So confidence starts feeling a lot more natural and less forced.
Uh, can confidence be developed like a skill, or is it something that people are naturally born with? What does the research
Com-
suggest in this regard?
Checking. Research suggests confidence is partly influenced by temperament, but largely built through experience. Psychologists like Albert Bandura talk about self efficacy, the belief you can do a specific task, as something that grows with practice. Same with the growth mindset work by Carol Dweck. Effort, feedback, and reflection strengthen it. It's kind of like a muscle. You build it with consistent, small challenges. So, not something you either have or don't. Most people can significantly grow their confidence with deliberate practice and self compassion.
Whenever someone indulges in some sort of practice or takes on a challenge, one can experience failures and they can be repeated setbacks or failures. Do they affect confidence? How can someone with repeated setbacks then build confidence?
Setbacks can sting, no sugarcoating, but each one can also be treated like information, not a verdict. If you zoom out and look at what the setback teaches, adjust one small thing next time, and keep expectations realistic. That helps rebuild confidence. Practice short cycles of action. Try, review, tweak, try again. Also, celebrate tiny wins. They matter. A supportive person or two can make the difference. Someone who reminds you that a miss isn't an identity. Over time, that pattern, action, learning, adjusting, plus support, makes confidence steadier even when setbacks show up.
You mentioned small action. Do taking these small, consistent actions play a positive role in overcoming self doubt and developing long term confidence?
Absolutely. Small, consistent actions are the engine. Each one is like a micro proof that I can do this. Stack enough of them, and you quietly retrain your brain to trust yourself more. It beats trying to brute force confidence overnight. Think steady deposits, not one big gamble. That's how long term confidence grows.
How, as a teacher or a mentor, I can help young people develop genuine confidence without creating unrealistic expectations?
Great question. Give them doable challenges, ones they can mostly achieve, with room to stretch. Praise the process, not just the result, like noticing effort, strategy, and improvement. Model mistakes as learning. Say out loud what you learn from your own slip ups. Avoid comparing kids to each other. Compare each one to their past self. And be patient. Confidence grows unevenly, but steady, fair feedback and real autonomy go a long way.
What daily habits or routines would you recommend to someone who wants to become more confident and resilient over time?
Start small and do it daily. A quick morning check in to name one doable goal, a brief practice of noticing, self talk, and rewriting the top harsh bits into neutral ones. An evening note of one thing you handled okay, like a win journal, even if it's tiny. Add regular skill practice in short bursts, like 15 minutes on a weak spot topic. Move your body, walk, stretch, something simple. And weekly, set one slightly uncomfortable challenge on purpose. Over time, those repeatable habits build a quiet, steady confidence that isn't dependent on perfection.
Uh, Once one goes into this habit of consistency of doing repeated habits again and again, he delves into a sort of a comfort zone. So when one moves out of this comfort zone, will he not be overwhelmed by it, or how will it contribute to his confidence?
Stepping out can feel uncomfortable. That's normal. Growth usually comes right after that edge. The trick is to take small, planned steps just outside your comfort zone, not leaps that terrify you. Doable challenge, brief reflection, acknowledgement of effort. If it spikes anxiety, shrink the step, don't scrap it. That way, your brain links stretch moments with success instead of danger. Over time, that balance builds both resilience and a calmer self belief.
In this modern world of AI and modern technology, can it help overcome self doubt? And if so, what are the opportunities and potential limitations?
Let me think. AI can help, but best as a support, not a crutch. On the plus side, you get safe practice spaces, personalized feedback, and access to great learning resources that can build confidence. But over relying on tech for validation can backfire if it replaces your own judgment or fuels constant comparison. So use AI as a coach. Keep the decisions and meaning human. Confidence still comes from doing, reflecting, and trusting yourself, with or without the tools.
Lastly, if you could leave the viewers with three timeless principles for overcoming self doubt and building lasting confidence, what would they be and why are they so important?
First, practice self compassion. Treat yourself with the same patience you'd offer a good friend. Second, value progress over perfection. Small wins stack up. And third, lean into deliberate practice, tiny challenges just outside your comfort zone. Together, they build a confidence that's steady, quiet, and real.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for today's session.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Viewers, that was all from my side on today's session. Hope you enjoyed the session. I will be back with another session. Until then, signing off. Allah Hafiz.